Before I tell you how to control markets by creating your own language, I want you to understand this concept right now, and I want you to write this down. I really want you to think through what I'm saying right now. If I tell you to see what you see in your mind's eye when I say the word happy, or when I say the word sad, what do you see? I want you to picture, shut your eyes right now, and what is it that you see? I want you to picture in your mind something that conveys to you happy or sad. Let's use the word happy. Now, what you see in your mind's eye is not the word H-A-P-P-Y. You see an emotional picture. You see some kind of picture in your mind. Maybe it's yourself sitting on a beach reading a book and the waves are lapping up at you, or maybe you're playing with your child in the park. Whatever it is that you're doing, I want you to understand that you don't see the specific word. You always see an emotion. You see a word picture that's moving in the back of your mind. And that's how we convey language today. Now, the most important point that I'm going to reveal to you around the power of language. Remember, I gave you some fundamental concepts to understand about how to control marketplaces and how to use words. But here's what I want you to understand in order to ethically lead your target market. Remember, in a court of law, it's wrong, it's unethical for a lawyer to lead a witness. But in the business realm, it is perfectly legal, perfectly moral, perfectly ethical for you to lead your target market into their optimum decision. And here's how you do it. You create your own words. Remember, we talked about why Starbucks has a better, more pulling power than Tim Hortons versus Dunkin' Donuts. Using those concepts, you want to control marketplaces where you create your own language, where they don't have any word pictures associated with the concepts that you're giving, those words that you're giving in a unique setting. And so here's the power of what I'm sharing with you. To tie in your benefits, that is, and tie, remember, benefits are emotions. It's what your target market really is after. Benefits are what you get out of the features. The features are what is your program or service. In other words, what is your system? The benefits are what they will get because of those features. And the advantage is what it will do for your target market. So focusing on the advantages and on the benefits and making sure that you tie those in to your language, to pull them in, to give them those word pictures, those emotions, to pull them in, to move forward with what it is that you do in the marketplace. Right now, I want to share with you an opportunity to be able to get a consultation call, much like what we've done for David Watson. I want you to watch what just a half an hour over breakfast, David Watson flew in from overseas to meet with me, and here's what David Watson had to say around the power of what it is that I'm sharing with you and what it has done for him. By the way, David Watson has built a multi-million-dollar business selling information on the internet. Here's what David has to say, and David made the wise decision to move forward with our company. Here's David Watson.
Hi, this is David Watson from website contentwizard.com. I just spent a breakfast with Glenn, and I'd just like to say, Glenn, you gave me more in a breakfast conversation than most people have given me for thousands and thousands of dollars in coaching courses and everything. Within a few seconds, you give me tips that are literally going to transform certain aspects of my business, and without a shadow of a doubt, that's what everybody wants. And I can't recommend you too highly. I'm not even a client yet, and you're giving me this. So what are you going to do once I become a client? Brilliant. Thanks so much.
That's David Watson's story, and today David has become one of the top information marketers on the internet. In fact, everybody wants to do business with David. I highly recommend that you, in the next 2 minutes, think through your system and the languaging and allow the powerful concepts around associations and how to portray that for your own market. In fact, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share with you how to use our unconscious credibility marketing system to move you, accelerate your learning faster than you've ever dreamed possible, give you that kind of credibility, even if you think you don't have any, and what it's going to do for you. In fact, what it did for me is it put me on the largest how-to television show, literally within a few weeks of launching AwakenTheAuthorWithin.com. And I'm going to share with you some concepts right now that I've never shared before with the power of the unconscious credibility marketing system. So I want you, again, to take pen and paper and I want you to write down the following key concepts right now about what you need to know about building unconscious credibility.